Oftentimes, I get questions from clients and agents alike about what the important dates in Medicare are. There are several of them, but let's focus in on a few that range for the most clients. The first is the annual election period. Many of you know about this because there's a million commercials on TV and your mailboxes are filling up with cards from carriers who claim to have the best plan for you. The annual election period runs from October 15th to December 7th every year. Starting on October 1st, agents are able to review and compare your plans against the new plan year plans. Once you've selected a plan, anything that you pick will be effective on December the 1st. That brings us to what's known as OEP, or the Open Enrollment Period. The Open Enrollment Period is a fairly new process that began a few years ago. It runs from January 1st to March 31st. The purpose of OEP is that clients can take a look at the plan that they've recently entered and ensure if there's any issues, they can make a one-time change or adjustment for their plan. This doesn't apply to all plans though. You're primarily going to be looking at Medicare Advantage plans. In these cases, at times, what we found is clients may have made a change and not realized what they were purchasing. Think of this as an opportunity to exchange for one chance from one plan to another like plan. If you buy a Medicare Advantage plan with prescription drug coverage in it, and you find that it's not going to fit your needs, you can exchange that for one time during this period for another exact plan at any other carrier. Outside of the open enrollment period, you're going to find that clients are normally bound to their case until the next year, unless they have some kind of special election period. That brings us to the other time periods that you can have in the year. Any client, when they're turning 65, has what's known as their initial enrollment period. It begins 3 months prior to their birth month and goes 3 months following, giving them 7 months of their initial election period. Additionally, another enrollment period is known as an SEP, or your special election period. These are available from time to time for specific instances such as moving from one state to another if you're on Medicare Advantage, moving from one state to another if your Medicare supplement plans don't match. For example, if you move from Wisconsin to Arizona, the plans will not match and you'll have an option to tick a new plan. And then also if you separate employment or lose coverage through no fault of your own. Either way, there's going to be tons of different options out there, and whether or not you have the ability to change plans can get confusing. That's why representatives, such as my team, are available to help you figure out what your needs are. Remember, there's no cost to work with an agent to look at your plans and decide what you need. Give us a call so we can help you figure out what might fit your need and what options you may have available to you today.